Hello and welcome to Fulton Street Beats. Exciting guitar. More exciting than I thought it was going to be. And you may hear me say that a lot because it happens a lot. Sometimes we get guitars that exceed other guitars, and sometimes they exceed them by a lot. Now, this is just another replica. This is just another eBay replica guitar. And I've said all through 2023, and now we're in 2024. I've said all through 2023 that the knockoff or replica guitar market the quality has gotten so much better than it used to be. And I stand by that statement. And this is once again proof that the game is changing again. Now, it used to be you'd get a guitar like this and you couldn't keep it in tune. You couldn't keep it in tune because the tremolo would be junk. The locking nut would be junk. Everything would be junk. It's not the case with this guitar. I purchased this on eBay. I believe it was $272. And I'll leave a link to the seller below, at least the name of the seller. Keep in mind they come and go and they change. So if it's not there, it doesn't work. Please don't ask. I don't know after that. Not affiliated whatsoever. However, this guitar is amazing. These pickups are outstanding. And this guitar has full-size pots. If you caught the live unboxing of this guitar, you know it's got full-size pots. I did measure the resistance of the pickups, and they're a little over 11K a piece. Yeah, they sound amazing. This is not an active pickup guitar, but man, it sure squeals like a pig. I tell you, it's a great sounding guitar. The only guitar that I have here, even without the expensive guitars, my favorite guitar is the Schecter Sun Valley Super Shredder, and that's got active EMGs with a Sustainiac. That is the only guitar here that comes close to this one, or should I say that this guitar comes close to the Schecter. That's right, I have a hard time between the two, which one I like better. Yes, that's amazing. Don't get me wrong, the Sun Valley's never going anywhere, but neither's this. And that was the beauty of 2023, watching the guitar list change, watching to see what the top 5 guitars would be by the end of 2023. And this was the last guitar of 2023. And this guitar was just kind of released with this color neck. Usually they have the maple neck. And I was waiting for this one. They did a fantastic job. Now, is this ESP quality? No, ESP blows these out of the water in the finish department. Now, not that this is bad. I'm just saying ESP uses a lot more higher end woods and what have you. Now, the setup and the fit and the finish on this guitar is outstanding. It does play very, very nice. It does have a beautiful, I don't know, the neck is glossy but yet fast, which is, I'm still trying to figure that one out. But it works fantastic. Now, I have done a couple things to this guitar since I unboxed it, just so you know, full disclosure. I did change, this is a factory tremolo, but what I did do was I put some stainless fine tuners on here that I had in a kit. They're just easier to grab. The gnarls on the end are easier to grab and turn, and a lot less apt to strip this out. But keep in mind that I have a brand new Go to Japan tremolo that will be going in this guitar. That's right, I'm going to put a little bit of money into this guitar just because I love playing it so much. And I honestly have been neglecting everything else because I really like this. I love to play this guitar. So I may have to buy another one and just put one up because it's that cool. Now the top doesn't, it's like a quilted maple top, but it's not prominent. And it is real quilted maple. Actually, when you pull the cavity cover off, you can see the top of the guitar that they used on the guitar. And it is a quilted maple. So that's pretty cool. It does have the through neck. Also through the body, also nice. Neck is, I'm going to say, they call the original is a U. I don't see a U here. I see a slim D, which is super nice. This is about the same shape as my Sun Valley Super Shredder. But it's slim. It's easy to grab. The frets are jumbo frets. They play really nice. It didn't require any leveling. It required no fret work, nothing. But one other thing I did with this guitar is I added some locking tuners. Now, you all know we don't need locking tuners with a locking nut. I simply do that for ease of string change. And And I guess it could affect tuning a little bit, not once it's locked down, but while you're getting it in tune, it's a lot easier and a lot more crisp to get it into tune before you lock it down, if that makes sense to you. Action on this guitar right now is I got it down to 1.25. It's so low, it's so amazing. I haven't changed the strings. I actually cut the strings that were on it and put them in the locking tuners. We do have strings on the way. I just don't want to waste a set of strings that really I don't want on here anyhow. We're gonna put some cobalts on here. They're on the way. We'll do that when we do the tremolo. Like I said, though, full size pots, guys. Everything you could want in a guitar is right here for $200. If you like a shred guitar, for $272, I believe it was. And the pots function well. They fade in and out. Super, super awesome. It's an amazing guitar. I love it. I love it. Now, my second favorite guitar, ironically, is another kind of Metallica guitar, and that's the James Hetfield ESP Copy Iron Crossover here, which I put a ton of money in. I put the Het set in it for the ESP active pickups, the whole kit, the plug-and-play switch, harness, everything that has hip shot tuners on it, a lot of different stuff. It changed the knobs, all kinds of stuff done to that guitar. That is my second favorite replica guitar, and would be my third favorite guitar in the studio out of all the replicas and not replicas. Let's put it that way. As far as the replicas go, that's number 2. And we would go down the list. We got, there's just so many cool guitars. Then we got the Zakk Wylde guitar, the Randy Rhoads Chibson. There was a custom order that I did, and that's really cool. And then we have the Angus SG, which comes in places in the top 5. That's 5 of the top 5 for the year, for 2023. That started out at number 1, but got bumped back to number 5. Not because, of course, there's a honeymoon period with any guitar. There is a honeymoon period, but that guitar maintained number 1 for a long time. And then this just, when this came in the other day, it was just like poof. And I wanted to find something that I didn't like about the guitar, and I really can't. Well, I'll take that back. I did. I found that the tremolo bar was way too high, so I took this off of another Floyd Rose that I have in a box and put this on. But like I said, we got a go to Japan tremolo coming for this thing with a nice big brass block. So that's going to be fun. Locking nut on this guitar is it's awesome. First rate locking nut. If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was a Floyd Rose locking nut on this guitar. It holds well. It doesn't strip out. They use quality steel on it. Amazing. It's crazy. We have a heel on the back of the neck, and of course we have trades on this guitar. It's not an active guitar, like I said, but the cavity inside is not all compound. It's not slung all over. Nothing like that. I can't ask for more. I think it's a great guitar. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. So let's get over, and what I'm going to do with this guitar right now is we're going to noodle a little bit. We're just going to hit a backing track, and I'm not going to keep doing takes on this. I'm going to hit this back. I'm going to do 2 tracks. One will be the second guitar. We're going to use this guitar for both parts, but I'm going to show you guys one part because it's just a pain to record that way. But we'll go over there. I'll show you this thing playing. You get what you get. You don't want to throw a fit, and if there's mistakes, whatever, we're going to noodle with this thing a little bit and see what kind of sounds come out of it. I happen to know it's got some good sounds coming out of it because I have played it already, and I put a post on the Fulton Street Beats Facebook page. But we're going to do the same thing and literally just grab this off the wall, and I'm not even going to check tuning on it. I think the guitar is going to stay in tune. I think it's still in tune. I don't think it's coming out. It's one of those guitars that is holding, even with, I want to say shitty strings. I can't even say this. The strings don't even feel bad on it. So that's another reason we kept them a 4 now. But yeah, amazing. And everything's set up right. The pickup height's right. Everything's right. I didn't have to turn the truss rod on this thing. I don't have any high frets. I just can't ask for more out of a guitar. And high-end guitars that come through here, I always have to give a setup to. I didn't have to give this thing a setup, really. I mean, except for just dropping my tuning down to C, drop C. So that's what we're going to be playing in today, and leveling out the bridge. for drop C, but it's stable. It stays in tune, and I'll try to do a few little dive bombs in here and there and check it out. So let's get over there. No further ado, leave a comment section, guys. What do you think? eBay ESP knockoff. Yeah, it's a little different from the original one. There's a lot of differences from the original one. This is more par for course for the LTD. If you see the LTD, it's more like that, honestly. But they still did a pretty cool job for a tribute guitar for the wall and to mess around with. Okay, I'll be right back.